Stonophile. The Stonophile.
And there's so many mysterious-looking crystals up there, too. Amazing.
This ancient tree. Let's conduct separate investigations. I'll take that area. Perhaps you could survey this section.
I'm gonna wake up the dragon.
All right, then.
I really hope so.
Can you see anything worth investigating?
Well, there is this stone tablet here.
Doesn't seem very interesting. Paimon's gonna look over there.
Huh. It's worth a try, surely. Let me see.
Oh my god.
Really? She's gonna fly away? Oh no. What's happening? What's happening?
Whoa.
Whoa. David!
What's wrong?
Just a bit lightheaded. It's past. Nothing to worry about. Not yet.
Oh, butterfly.
Whatever. Paimon's going to investigate the
Paimon's like, whatever.
the tree and have a
I'm
look.
floating away. That's the first time I've ever seen
If
her
you don't
leave.
try, you won't know. Anyway, you'll be able to get a good look at our surroundings from up there.
You think so?
When has Paimon ever come up with a bad idea? Paimon can fly. Alright, Paimon will go. You wait here. Paimon will...
All of you, come here.
What?
Shangli's voice came from behind the tree. Did he find another clue?
Yes!
Quick, let's go see. Maybe he found another miner.
I'm gonna catch him taking a shit.
No, David.
This shit out rocks. He's like, I want to show you my wiener.
David!
This has been newly dug. It would appear our answer is up ahead.
But...
Voice coming from the tunnel.
There's a tunnel.
Someone else go first.
Compose yourselves. I will lead us in.
That spot did not look like that before.
There
No.
is an unusual presence emanating from inside the tunnel. Prepare yourselves and tread lightly.
Remember the girl that was there? She said she was looking for something. Wasn't she? Or waiting for something?
She was waiting for the dragon's resurrection. Oh, it's a cutscene.
This is
The missing miners are here. What are they digging for?
Ooh, they're under a spell.
I'm afraid that this whole tunnel is the fruit of their strenuous labor.
That gate. Has it been there all along?
Digging a tunnel to this ancient seal. Had they not been discovered, they would undoubtedly...
Whoa, he's getting a little crazy there.
So behind the seal, there's...
Okay, stop grunting, stop it, you're making too much noise. Whoa! Wow, they're mad, I tell you.
We can't hurt them.
Kick her ass.
Oh no. Oh no, it's her!
Ow.
Sorry.
You don't have to holler. The controller picks it up.
Oh no.
Well, this is,
Whoa. Whoa!
uh-oh. This looks like that thing that got me to fire earlier.
Oh, look, except this one's bigger.
What type
Steel
of
board
monster
is
is this?
Morax, you arrive at my doorstep of your own volition. Excellent. Taking revenge for sealing me away will be all the easier.
Oh, damn.
So, the little girl is your power incarnate. But if you recall, H-Dahar, this is not how we intended for events to transpire.
Waste not your words. Your life is mine.
Damn. Damn. I don't know what to do, David. I don't know what to do. Distract it with the bunny. Oh my god. Oh, Noelle. Noelle.
Faster, life goes on. Prepare to be blown away!
Seal him. He was one of the guys that was sealed.
I don't know what to do.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
It's not telling me what to do either. Oh my god, I'm dying.
Sacred name, fortune preserver, wheel of life.
You're getting shot HP now.
I like his tail.
His tail was actually
Cowardly insect!
Windblade!
Oh.
pretty bad.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Stabilize!
Life goes on.
That was good to use to the Cheeto.
Windblade! Let it rain!
From rock to dust, sooner or later.
Prepare to be blown away!
Crumble!
Go.
Detestable!
Shit.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
I must leave no stone unturned.
Oh, her shield works too.
Bet you can't keep up with pain!
Yeah, it looks like she's shield lasts longer.
Order guide you.
Fisher!
Life goes on.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Get it!
From rock to
Not
dust,
so hard!
sooner
Let's see here.
Georez. Yeah, I would.
Oh.
It's geo-resist.
Oh.
I think we're staying up a little bit cautious.
that is what you choose to believe, so be it. He who bears the weight of memory is destined to shoulder the burden of truth, as it ought to be.
Detestable!
Be gone!
Yeah.
Leave it all to me.
Solidify!
There is no atonement for a 1,000-year pain!
Okay, he's terrifying.
Will not absolve you!
Windblade! No escape! Bet you can't keep up.
Shifting sands know not the mountain's permanence.
Steady as stone. Go.
Oh no. Retract.
Opening box of Adepti tricks.
Dude, you're actually trapped in these.
Windblade! Get it!
But you like Geo.
Stabilize!
Oh, this thing's almost full. He did 23,000 damage when he did his triangle. You noticed that, right?
Yeah.
There is no atonement for a 1,000-year pain!
I think somebody's angry.
I will have order!
Morax! You think you can destroy me?
Did he forget how his Morax?
Yeah, Rex Lapis went by a couple of different names.
I must leave no stone unturned.
Wait, he is the guy who
Yeah, Zhongli is the Rex Lapis.
like the god god?
Yes, the god of Mora.
Yeah.
The Geo person. Yep, that's him.
Time to clean up.
He's the god of commerce.
Face me!
Warrior god.
He's a very old bitch.
Prepare to be blown away.
So this
Bet you can't keep up with me. Hey!
Come! Experience an
No one
eon of
escapes my
suffering!
sights.
The enraged earth will not absolve you!
Goes on. Windblade! Leave it all to me.
From rock to dust! Stabilize. Cowardly insect.
Ah. Okay.
Windblade! Yeah!
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
I know who else knows 5,000 years of pain. Itachi.
I love Kiki when she runs.
So he holds her arms down.
Yeah.
Watch out!
Allow me.
You've recovered. How can that?
Focus your efforts, Morax.
What?
Solidify.
There's no way he did that much damage. You had full health. And somehow he knocked you down to zero.
Be
Was
gone!
that scripted part of the fight? No?
I think so.
Because your guys are really strong. It's really hard for your guys to go with
Order guide you.
You missed.
I did?
Yeah, you went into the ground right when you did it.
Will not absolve you.
I think hitting is with Geo. But you don't have Geo's power. And Geo's catalyst.
Stabilize. There is
Here.
no atonement for 1,000-year pain.
Go.
He needs something. Yeah, just as soon as you did it, you had that back. I thought it was just doing like that fucking thing I fought earlier.
Experience an eon of
Like
suffering.
that thing before you could do this story.
Nope. Well, that was a side mission. That was just whatever.
You were just
Let it rip!
out.
Dust. Sooner or later.
Prepare to be blown away! Rise.
The enraged earth will not absolve you.
Hey!
Is he falling for that?
Kinda?
Those things were exploding.
Oh, whoops.
Wheel of life.
Fisher.
Windblade!
Got him.
1,000 years after you sealed me underground, you return for the second time.
Oh, whoops.
You should call it by its name, Ashtaha. Fate.
Fate?
Aged.
Fate? So here lies the wisdom of the gods. Destroy all deemed redundant. Enlist tyrants to ravage the wilderness.
She looks a little creepy.
No,
Oh wow, this is that middle.
you have forgotten.
Whoa, who's this?
It's the guy's voice that was on the fight.
Ashtaha.
Huh? Kunjun?
Morax, it's been a while.
I knew it.
You're
Wait, what?
Ashtaha, the very same.
What?
During the battle, you imbued us with your power.
Yes, it was all I could manage. Forgive me for concealing the truth, Traveler. There were things that only became clear to me upon reaching this tree. Allow me to elaborate. I am not Ashtaha the whole, but a fragment. Heaven and earth, yin and yang, opposing forces. You can consider the existence of me and the Azhdaha you see there to be a reflection of such polarities. We are a schism of the will of Azhdaha.
So there are two Ashdahas?
It can't be! That's impossible! When the seal loosened, your power manifested in this world as a child. With this new identity, you were able to vent about the forces that suppressed you. But would anyone listen? Would they even care? That's when it occurred to you. The loosening of the seal constituted an opportunity to strike back. Kidnapping the miners was all in aid of digging to the entrance to the seal itself. Your plan was to launch an attack on both ends, from outside and within, thereby fully destroying the seal.
The audacity! Are you insane? If you truly are a part of me, how is it you find yourself standing on the side of the betrayer?
I was another power awakened with the loosening of the seal. Too weak to reincarnate, but strong enough to possess a human body. I was barely conscious. I couldn't remember who I was. Only the past would elicit a reaction from me. But my aim was clear. Find Morax and aid him in stopping you.
I had sensed that something was amiss when you mentioned Dragonfall. Had your power been but a little stronger, I would have recognized you.
Don't blame yourself. I have changed beyond all recognition. Only when I touched the stone tablet did I truly remember. It's been so long. A secret beyond all comprehension of youthful humanity and ancient dragonkind. Morax, do you want to tell the tale?
What?
There would be no harm in it. The decision is yours.
You haven't changed. Then allow me. Azhdaha was once a friend and ally of the Geo-Archon Morax, with a lifespan far exceeding that of mankind.
Sniffy?
However, that which is derived of the Earth is no more or less than the Earth itself. The memories of rocks do not last long. Those memories that survive are rooted in powerful emotion. But as time passes, so these memories fade into obscurity. Erosion is the world's greatest destroyer of memories. Erosion ground Azhdaha's consciousness into oblivion. Slowly, he forgot the face of his old friend, and his memories of defending Liyue Harbor disintegrated. Azhdaha, now incomplete, became irascible, aggressive.
What would you expect? It was humanity that attacked the ley lines that sustained me.
This much is true, which is why you attacked the chasm, why you waged war against Morax. In the beginning, in order to open up new territory and increase production, the citizens of Liyue came to the mountains to mine. Overexploitation caused the ley lines to quake, which brought untold suffering to us. Erosion made us even more savage. No matter how we struggled, we lost the ability to coexist with humanity. We lost all reason. Morax shared with us some of his power to prevent further erosion. but it was futile. Everything returns to dust. It is the natural order, an unstoppable force. And so, we became you. And from your will, I emerged. I am your final contract. Witness the promise between Azhdaha and Morax. You can hate me, but you cannot deny me.
Yeah.
No! No!
I am the remnants of Azhdaha's benevolence, the echo of a contract set in stone. I harbor a willingness to go further, a willingness to coexist peacefully with mankind.
No! This is I, Azhdaha, forged of elemental crystal, bearer of the weight and memories of the earth, older than the mountains and the oceans that decides. I will not swear allegiance to this insect.
Damn.
You're sealed, bitch.
Morax is not an insect.
A lord over insects is nothing but an insect in turn.
You forgot yourself. Nobody held Morax in higher regard than you or I. That which you have forgotten, I hold here in my heart. If you are the memory of the Earth, then I am the memory of coexistence. Of coexistence with humanity. All powers under heaven, rise and fall of land and sea.
A star appears within the wild. A sun ascends as bright as jade. Strange.
Wait, what happened? What I missed?
And all this.
Whatever
You are spent, and I will soon disappear.
He started reciting
Before I do,
something, and the
heed
kid wanted
these
to
words.
finish the poem.
In the wilderness, snow falls on a spring day. In an instant, it will melt. Even where it is fleeting and leaves no trace. Even where it will never fall again.
No! That isn't true! I don't accept this as fate!
Perhaps it isn't, but it remains an inevitable misfortune.
More axe!
What?
The little girl vanished.
Are you satisfied, Azhdaha?
I had to make amends. Satisfaction had no part in it. So, Morax, you call yourself Zhongli these days?
I do.
Well, I'm afraid old habits die hard. To me, you're Morax.
As you please.
I never did forget your gift of sight.
I hardly lifted a finger. Think nothing of it.
And yet, you could see. You wouldn't know the yearning of a blind dragon, searching for the sun. A pair of eyes, from Morax to Azhdaha. I will remember this.
Your power is nearly spent.
Perceptive as always, my friend.
Shall we get going, you and I?
Surely the pressing matter is still that of the miners trapped outside the seal.
Indeed. Hence the need to get going. To fix the damage left in your wake.
Straight down to business as always. Let's go.
Okay.
Okay. What kind of goodies do I get? Ooh.
It's like, oh, 7 boss fight. There was nothing even leading up to it either. How far can you tree? Or even where you are. Pretty soon I'm gonna go.
Huh? How did we get here? We need to go back and check on the...
So there you are. My men and I found your clues and followed them straight here. We found Mao in a tent at the campsite unconscious. It seems he'll be okay. Sadly, we found no trace of the other 3. Huh? Young Kun, what is...
Nothing. Pay it no mind. Those 3 miners are over there, in that cave.
Cave? What happened?
They're exhausted, but not in danger. Don't worry.
Right. Well, thank you, all of you. I better go and see how they're doing.
So you're taking them back to Liyue Harbor?
That's right.
Can I come with you?
No problem. You rescued my men. I'll be happy to assist all of you in any way I can. I'll be back soon. I need to assess their condition.
Kunjun, we should be calling you Azhdaha. You're coming back to Liyue Harbor too, right?
Not I. Merely this body. Once I'm gone, the true owner will accompany the miners back to Liyue. Kunjun hails from a family of famous artisans. He too will be famous in time. It would be a shame for someone of his talent to go missing.
You always did have a great admiration for blacksmiths.
Curious how swords and daggers are blind, yet their creators see so much. Perhaps empathy is mankind's proudest achievement after all.
Azhdaha, I am no longer the Geo-Archon.
I can sense it.
Today I am just an ordinary citizen of Liyue.
Even you met such a fate. Let's get the difficult part out of the way. I cannot guarantee that I won't be awoken a second time.
No matter. If that day comes to pass, Liyue must prepare itself to face you.
And how will Liyue fare without Rex Lapis?
Even without a god above, this remains a nation of men. I was once their god. I ought to be here to witness their rise and fall.
All life is shaped and then ground away by the endless flow of time. You were always the strongest among us. Yet, it would seem that even you have been eroded. That's unimportant. Fate is ordained by heaven. Even if our mission had already concluded, it would be cowardly not to strike out on the road of departure. You may live forever, doomed to a lonely existence.
No, that's sad.
Even this is temporary. When you reach the end of time, those people, those past and future relationships predetermined by fate, they will be waiting for you.
I do not pretend to match your rhetoric when it comes to the subject of a life long lived. I fear that the life of an elemental being is longer than any in this world.
Were it not so, you would have killed me long ago, and would not be having to face me again now.
You've brought a smile to my face. When all is said and done, a reunion between old friends is an auspicious occasion.
That day in the chasm.
I don't know why I brought that in.
Did you hesitate?
You gonna sleep with the
Heart of
burrito
stone is a
tonight?
heart nonetheless. But I am the god of contracts, and was for a time a god of the people of Liyue.
You chose justice, but did not forsake your kindness. You came to me not as an assassin, and so I was willingly sealed away.
The movements of the Earth Dragon can tremble the earth and shake the heavens. With your abilities, even at my full strength, I struggled to confront you, let alone seal you away.
Hence my inception. Do not forget that I was there with Liyue's founder. The face may have changed, but the content of the contract remains intact. Old friend, God of contracts, I hereby honor our agreement.
Thank you, Ashtaha.
My life is at an end. I will join the eternal flow of time. And you, Morax, you will live for many a day to come.
You're leaving?
If it is fated, Morax, we will meet again.
Yes. Don't be alarmed. He's only asleep.
Whoa. That was so weird. It was like he suddenly became another person.
In fact, we have yet to meet the real Kunjun. He was. Centuries may have passed since then, but events from 1,000 years ago remain crystal clear in my mind.
In our last tale, Rex Lapis was walking alone in the mountains. He heard a remote voice, unlike any other, coming from a crack in the earth.
Most of the ancient Geo life forms that live below Liyue are blind, having not seen the sunlight for an age.
The voice was sometimes sad and song-like. Other times it was loud and thunderous. The Lord of Geo searched here and there before finally unearthing a strange stone from the bedrock.
That's how Ashtaha was. I answered his wish and took him above ground.
The Lord of Geo took pity on the rock spirit and carved it into a magnificent work of craftsmanship, a vivid representation of a dragon.
I bestowed him with a pair of eyes to see the world and came to an agreement with him.
With his fingers, he made 2 eyes. Quicker than words could tell, lightning flashed and thunder roared, and a living, breathing dragon soared into the clouds!
I agreed to let him live among the people above ground. But if the day ever came when he brought ruin to order, he would once again be sealed in the dark.
The dragon accompanied the Lord of Geo, fighting campaigns alongside him in the 4 corners of the world. We have a saying to eulogize these events. The crash of a spear brought billowing dust. The mountains and waters made way at the sound. The sight of a dragon bestowed with a touch the promise of rainwater blessing the ground.
A 1,000 years ago, Ashtaha attacked the chasm. I tried to obstruct him, fighting him tooth and nail down the length and breadth of the mine. Finally, I brought him down and sealed him underground. During that battle, Dragonfall was born. Ashtaha could sense the stone. Subconsciously, he wanted to use it to find me. Despite being the victor, I could not claim to be stronger than he. And in his heart, he still retained an ounce of goodwill towards me, towards Liyue, towards life above ground. He was willing to be sealed away. Even I cannot avoid it. But there is something I understand better than most. When the door opens, it is time to leave. The greater the power, the greater the danger erosion may bring about. The millennia may come and go, but even a stone may tire. Personally sealing away an old friend. This is just one form of erosion I have endured. People abandon and surrender the things they love to pursue the right path. Perhaps this is the erosion imposed on me by the natural order of this world. That I was a god of mankind. My identity may change, but my eyes will bear witness to the history of humanity.
You still care a lot about Liyue.
Call it part of my duty. I must thank you both.
No worries!
Oh? About what?
Oh yeah, Paimon nearly forgot! So, not long ago, we met a guy called Dane. He told us about Khaenri'ah and the punishment of the gods. That's when we realized that those events were connected to the person we're searching for. Zhongli, you're a god. You've lived through thousands of years of history. Surely you experienced the incident?